What's up, YouTube? This is ibyl. During the giveaway, I was asked to do a video about why. Alright, reason number one. From as young as I can remember, I had my hair permed. I remember asking my mom, please mom, please let me get my hair permed. When I get it pressed, as soon as I sweat, my whole hairstyle is gone. Please, please. And I remember the day, the Saturday I was supposed to get it permed for the first time. Something happened. I was late, and base mom was like, you're not going to be able to get it done. And I felt so disappointed. Can you believe it? I felt so disappointed. And I was going to get some chemicals to go put in my hair to burn away my natural hair. Literally, that's what it did. Burn away my natural hair. It didn't do me any good. My hair would have been stronger, healthier, and it would have grew longer had I refrained from perm. But you know, as a kid, society, pumps you full of this is what beauty is, or this is how your hair should be, or this is what you want. And everyone in my family had perm straight hair, or they had hair that was really waving and needing chemicals. And even that, I still had cousins that had really wavy hair, and I thought it was pretty enough to go without a perm or straightener, but they would still perm and straighten. Why? Because parents influence. But that's the number one that was the beginning of it all. I can't remember how old I was, but I had to be still elementary age. But as my hair continued on the perm journey, and it became processed and over-processed, my beautician was pretty good, but still the chemical is just not good for hair. So my number one reason for going natural is my perm hair was shedding and unhealthy. I went through stages of me trying to do my own hair, especially when I got to college, and I would miss my whole side, and I was like, man, I can't perm it again because I had just permed the rest of my hair, and I didn't know about just perming my sides. So I would have to wait basically 12 weeks total to just get those sides. So by that time, the sides would be so thick. I mean, it was just so crazy. So I went through spurts of going to the salon, not going to the salon. Mostly I went to the salon though. But then, like I said, when I got to college, I tried to do it on my own. And that was a no-no. So some trouble with that. But basically my hair was shedding and unhealthy. There were times when I tried to get braids, and like my hair was completely damaged after those braids. I remember it had to be like my sophomore year of high school. I took the braids out and I had to basically get it cut. And I got it cut the shortest my hair has ever been, before deciding to go natural, and that was like to my ears. You look back at all my school pictures, I had never had my hair that short. And so it was cut short to my ears all the way around. So in the back it was even shorter. It wasn't short where I had to get the little small curls, but it was short. And I said, okay, I'm not going to get perm anymore. So she cut it, and I just had pressed hair, but it didn't cut out all the perm, so I was pressing hair that was once permed, and my hair grew back stronger. And my whole thing was, okay, get this press and allow your hair to grow back stronger. Okay, but my next step was allow it to go back stronger so you can get it permed again, which was, when I think about it now, crazy, because you let your hair grow back to get stronger only to weaken it again, only to reverse the the progress you made. Crazy. My second reason for wanting to go natural is I wasn't maintaining length. Like I said, my hair's always been long, and long in the sense of where it was at my shoulders. It had never been just shorter than that. It had always been at my shoulders. But if I wanted to grow longer, I got a little bit past my shoulders. But now in 4 years of, this is like 4 years of growth. I cut my perm ends off back in 2007, 2011. So this is 4 years of growth. That includes 2 years, well, almost 2 years of loose natural and 2 years and some months of locking. And I pull a lock and it's all the way down here. I mean, I've never had that. So imagine if my hair wasn't locked, how long it would be. And just the fact that I'm not manipulating it, so it's going to go longer. My third reason for wanting to go natural is I secretly wanted to try to prove that my natural hair was too nappy. A friend of mine went natural before I did, and she was like, why didn't you do it? I said, girl, if I go natural, I would not be able to get a comb through my hair. So I kind of secretly did it just to prove that my hair was too nappy, but I proved myself wrong, and I'm glad of it. I actually have a beautiful texture. Everyone's texture is beautiful, no matter if it's different than mine or, you know, wavy, really, really curly, or whatever. My hair is really, really curly, and I mistook that for it being nappy, which is not at all. And then at the front, it's a different type of texture where it's loose, wavy. I mean, it's just amazing, and I never knew that about my hair. And so I guess I would say I was miseducated. Alright, my fourth reason in going natural is I wanted basically to discover my natural texture. Even in me saying, girl, I won't be able to comb through my hair, I didn't know. For sure, I just knew from me waiting to get my hair pressed and me being tender-headed, like, oh, that hurt. I just can't deal with my hair without a perm. You know, just miseducation. Alright, my fifth reason, way cheaper. Natural is way cheaper than perming. I did my hair on my own. The only time I went to the salon is first to get my perm disc cut off, and I got an initial style then. After that, I was washing it, conditioning on my own, and styling on my own. Watching YouTube, learning how to do things, and doing it on my own. And I went once to get my ends dusted to clip because I had never done it. I didn't want to cut on my own hair, and I got it styled then. And after that, it was just me, just me. So that's all the reasons why I wanted to go natural.